Hello, hello, I'm over here woobling. I was woobling times 2. I made twin stars. You know, honestly, I never paid much attention when I was a preteen. The twin stars actually have individual names. We have Lala and Kiki. I didn't realize that. So let's do Lala first. There she is, looking cute. Arms are super stubbly. We have a little bit of a hair fluff right there, a star. I learned how to make a mouth that has a little bit of a V in it without making it super big. I think it picks up a little bit better in person. There is a bit of a V and a technique, and of course Woooooobles is amazing with giving picture instruction and video tutorial for new techniques and stitches. Got my star in there. That star, I can imagine making that incredibly small. So you're working in a chain 3 to begin with, and the first chain that you make is the chain you're working into, not a magic ring, but it's still cinched down super small. Amazing little technique, cute little star. I will revisit that technique, I'm sure, around Christmas time when I'm throwing stars all over the place, right? So there's Lala. I have some fluff and stuff left over. I worked it on her in a doctor's office, and I have no idea where the darning needle went. I don't know. But I did have it in my purse, and the whole thing fell off the back seat at a quick stop, and everything tumbled to the ground. So, oh, is that the needle? No. So I guess I need to go back and look in the car. This is where I have a hard time. So when I was young, going to the Sanrio store was very far and in between because I did not have Sanrio money. And when I did go, it was the cheap items. It was like the little candy, maybe a pencil was considered a big item, a little eraser, a little something. Could not get the big ticket items. So when I come across things like this, where it has like their images on it, oh, it is so hard to throw away cute packaging. And I got skein labels. I think I'm old enough now not to save everything. I don't know. I still want to save everything. Everything's so cute. I have lots of yarn left over. I feel like I have enough to make a second. I'm not sure if I want to add this to Dolly Snake's collection or if I want to try to make a second. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'll pause on it and wait. It would be nice to have a second, and I want to make them really, really small in embroidery thread and put the 2 of them next to each other on a keychain and maybe use one of those itty bitty capsules I have and put a bell in it. I think that would be so cute for like a purse charm, a backpack charm. I think it would be cute. And Kiki. I did Kiki first. Short hair, long hair. And it's got these little scallops around the edge. Super cute. Twin stars. How adorable are they? Cute little arms. It was just a 1, 2, 3 rows and you stitch it together. The little ears were a little funky. They fit. That's a twin star. That's definitely what they look like. Got a little hair piece. And like with Lala, I had some extra fluff and stuff. I do have all the colors left over. Again, I think I got enough stuff left over that I could, oh, I got a lot of fluff and stuff left over on this one. I didn't jam pack them as tight as I could have because I feel like this tube filled yarn, this beginner yarn, I make my stitch tight. I definitely use the hook that they give me, but you almost don't want to make your stitches tight because you want that fiber fill tubing to bloom and to fill out. So the idea isn't to make your stitches super tight because you'll be able to see through them. Maybe if I hide behind them. So it works. They're cute and they're done and it works. So again, don't know if I want to try to make a second or if I want to make Dolly or add the yarn to Dolly, but I mean, come on. Look at the labeling. It's so adorable. All right, that's it. I made the twin stars. Oh, the whole reason for buying the kits, the twin star kits. You want to see the hooks? I want to see the hooks. There's the Woooooobles twin star hooks. This one's mostly got Kiki in it, but of course they got Lala and Kiki together, swinging on a star. The little twin stars. Little, it says little twin stars. And then here's Lala's hook. So cute. She has a little wand with a star at the end of it, swinging on a moon, sleeping on a moon. There she is. Just adorable little hooks, and they actually say Sanrio on them. Oh, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Oh, there we go. There they are, my pride and joys. There is a pattern of crochet kit over there in the tote, and it's Hello Kitty. I know, I thought the same thing. I need to crochet a hook case just for my Woooooobles stuff. See, I've got this crochet kit, and I made this a long time ago. I'm sure some of you have already seen it, but we have 1,000 friends here now, so there might be a few of you that haven't seen this crochet kit, hook kit carrier. So I got a gray cloud. I used some blue variegated cotton for the outside. I found some rainbow buttons, and on the inside I have my dots hooks. I made a little sunshine. You can't have a rainbow without some sun and some rain and some clouds, and I made little stitch markers. Each one of these says the millimeters of the dots hook, so that when I'm working, I intended to, when I'm working with one of these hooks, I can put this stitch marker as a reminder of which size hook I'm working on what project. Then if I set my project down, I know which dots hook that I used on that. And I think there's tons of patterns for these crochet hook cases. I think my Woooooobles, oh, that stinks. I knocked something off the craft cart. I think I'm gonna need to make a Woooooobles crochet hook case for all of these amazing Wooooooble hooks that I have. But that's for another day. Let's head on over to the Yarn Chicken and see what sort of Wobblin crochet kit I will be working on next week. All right, I'm gonna set everything up and I'll meet you over there. Hello. Okay, I'm ready. I got everything all set up. I got the lights turned on. I got Kiki and Lala over here wanted to join me. I got them some little Wobblin cups of tea for them to have. Got a little teapot over here. All right, let's do it. Yarn chicken, give me something good. We have big capsules, we have small capsules. That doesn't matter. Some of them have multiple tabs in them and some only have one. It all depends on the theme of the crochet kits that I was putting in there. Some of these capsules are broken down into chapters from the official Woooooobles book. Let's see what we get. I've got no bias this time. It was those twin star kits that I was really wanting to get my teeth into. All right, let's give it a go. All right, oh, I'm already opening the claw. I don't even have anything in there. Let's see. Let's go for a big one. I haven't had a big one in a long time. Was the last one a big one? Ah. All right. Well, now I've dropped it in the last minute, so I don't want to jinx myself. But I think I got a blue one. I do. A blue one, a big blue. First coin, 34 seconds to spare. It looks like there's multiple in there. Let's take the cap off and see if I have any clues. No clues inside the cap. And I can see 2 pieces of paper. I don't know which one. Let's grab this one. That's a lucky one, right? Sorry, unlucky one. You're gonna go back in. Another time. What am I working on this week? It says Michael's Beetle, Loops and Threads. Oh, I know which one that is. All right, I'm gonna go over to the totes, pull it out, and let's take a good look together. I'll meet you back at the chair. All right, got myself in a little bit of trouble. Filming in the late afternoon. I already have dinner in the oven. The house smells amazing. Got all the fans on, cooling the house down. But I went over into the closet where I keep this wall of totes, the stack of totes. And the top one is all the crochet kits. So technically that's on my husband's side of the bed, in my husband's side of the closet. And he came home and I had the tote down and I set it on his side of the bed and got all the kits out, and he was a little surprised to see exactly how many kits I have. That's a positive way of putting it. I let him know that they all fit in the tote. I put them all back in the tote and pulled out the one we wanted quickly, got it all back and organized, and got dinner on the table quickly. That's a good attitude adjustment, isn't it? Hey, dinner's ready, let's go eat. Got all that mess cleaned up, and now I'm back. Here is the Loops and Threads Beetle Crochet Kit. Sounds like these loops and threads are 50-50 on crochet ability. It says, my name is Brianna. A-N-N-A. Banana. Brianna. Perfect timing on this kit. We are heading up north this weekend to the Sierra Nevada National Parks area for a road trip to visit some family friends that we have up that direction. And I think I'm gonna take this kit with me. Everything I need to make the beetle is inside the kit. It'll work well for the car. It'll work well for sitting around and chatting and crocheting, and perfect timing for a beetle, right? I got some photo ops in my future. Okay, friends, take care. Happy crocheting. I'll see you soon. Bye.